What's going on? I got this 2015 Honda in for an interior detail, and it's got a lot of staining on it. Customer just got it. He's going to be his commuter. He told me to get as much as I can staining off the seats, as you will see. So I'm going to try to get as best I can. I'm going to start with the vacuuming. I'm going to get some Terminator down as fast as I can. I probably have to pull out the steam vac, so we'll see what we got. If you like watching product reviews, detailed videos, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. In the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. A BioBomb Mini in my water. I use the BioBomb Mini in the water, so I'm disinfecting while I'm cleaning at the same time. So since this customer just bought this car used, if there's any type of odor or anything from the previous owner, at least he's gonna get somewhat of a fresh, clean smell start of his car now that he just got. So I always put a BioBomb Mini in my Chief steamer. I've never had an issue with it. It works great, and it works good.
All right, Mike, how do you like to start off this interior detail?
I always just do the trunk first, and then once I do the trunk first, and then I'm gonna go from the front to the back.
And this car's pretty dirty, man. How long do you think it's gonna take you?
I'm hoping 4 hours, or just under 4 hours, I'm hoping. So this is the BioBomb Mini. It's just a little mini tablet, kind of looks like a little Advil or something. Just put that in my little, put that in there, just let it do its thing. And it does not hurt the steamer at all. And it'll work.
Now, Mike, I see you spraying a chemical. What are you using?
That's Terminator. Terminator is going to, it has some enzyme in there. It's going to help start eating at that stain. And then once I get in with the steam vac, it's going to help lift up all that staining that's in there a lot. I'm going to use my drill brush too. It's going to help agitate. Should work out pretty good.
All right, Mike. So what are you doing now?
So now I just swapped over to my regular steamer. I'm gonna steam the doors, the floors, the seat belt connections, and some of the little nooks and crannies of the fabric parts of the seats that the main steamer couldn't get, the steam vac couldn't get. And then I'm gonna put the blowers down and start getting that, and then move the seats back, and then plus get all the little plastic pieces, get all that stuff clean. Basically, just start cleaning everything with the steamer part, and use Express from PNS. Get all this is glued on, so I gotta be careful with this. I'm gonna try to get all this cleaned up with that, and just start cleaning everything. And just basically, I got my little steamer ready to go. Just swap. Basically, the swapping attachment is easy. Just unplug, plug this in, and it's good to go. You see how dirty it is now. Then I just take the steam and the towel, which is brand new. Don't get too close because you'll melt the plastic, but kind of stay back. See all the nastiness coming off the armrest itself. It's dirty. This looks a whole lot better than it did before. This is, yeah, it's still a little dirty, but with it being glued on, it's probably about as best. I could probably do a little bit better with I probably can do a little bit better, and I might come back to it a little bit later with a toothbrush. I have a toothbrush. I could probably get in there and get on that, and I might do that a little bit later. And I might put some Terminator on that, spray some, and let it sit, and come back with a toothbrush, and then steam that off. So that's what I might do with that.
So, Mike, for people who don't know, what package is this?
This is it's the full interior. I only have a couple packages. I don't have, you know, like a smorgasbord of stuff. So it's just interior, exterior, wash, wax, or just a correction or in coatings. That's it. So this is just my interior package. Basically, I'm just doing the interior, and this is just doing that one floor mat. I do have an extractor, but I barely use it because for me, the steam dries faster. Hey, what a lot of people forget when they do interiors is the most nastiest thing when the people are in their car is when they touch is this button right here. Everybody has to buckle up. So when you guys are doing interiors on cars, or even if you're cleaning your own car, always clean this button here when you're in your car. If you don't have a steamer, just get like an old toothbrush that you guys aren't using no more. Save it and just take an old toothbrush and just clean this right here. It's all you gotta do is old toothbrush and just clean that up right there and just clean it. It works pretty good. I would do it right now, but my steamer is telling me I just ran out of water. Yep, I gotta fill it up real quick and then we'll come right back. I'm gonna fill it up real quick. Yep, just ran out of water.
Any specific type of water, Mike?
It has to be tap water only on this particular one. Most steamers do take distilled, except for this particular one, tap water only. They even have a little sign right here, do not use distilled water or soft water, tap water only. And this particular steamer here it has an external water tank, so I don't have to turn it off, depressurize, nothing. I can just keep the steamer on and everything. Where most steamers, you have to turn your steamer off, depressurize, cool it off and everything. Where this one, I don't have to. I can just keep it on and keep going and it's good to go. It'll be ready to go in like 2 minutes, it'll be good to go. I'm just getting it back on, letting it know it's ready. It'll be good to go here in a few minutes. So most of the tanks have a tank right here where you gotta twist it off and fill it back up, but you have to cool it off, depressurize it, which takes like 15 minutes. Where this one has an external tank, I just gotta fill it back up. And if I would have watched it in time, I could have gotten over here and filled it back up and this wouldn't have happened. I could have just kept going and never had stopped, but I wasn't paying attention. But oh, it's good to go already. It just told me. So that's cool. That's one thing I like about this one.
Now, Mike.
Yeah.
This is a cheap steamer.
Yes.
I heard on the streets, bro, it's pretty pricey.
You know what? Normally, for the whole kit, it's like 1,300 bucks. But it comes with the steam vac and a bunch of accessories and this. It is pricey, but it can save you a lot of time though. But like right now, I was on the website today. Actually, it's on sale right now for 1,000 bucks with all the accessories. So I'll put the link down below. I'm not affiliated with it though, but I'll put a link down there. You guys can go check it out. They do have random sales every once in a while. It does come in handy. Sometimes you can get away with on some nicer cars with just vacuum and just go in there with a steamer, because this here has 110 PSI. With some steamers, they only come 55 PSI, like the McCulloch 1385. That's only a 55 PSI steamer. This one's 110. If you don't have an air compressor, which is at 90 PSI, when you use a Tornador, if you want to come in after a vacuum and just steam clean your carpets and then come back with the vacuum again, you can almost eliminate, an air compressor if you're running tight on money, and just go with the Chief steamer and get a steam vac. So guys, let me know in the comments down below, which steamer do you guys use and if you like it or not. So all I'm gonna do, and it only takes me about 15 seconds, is just get the top part kind of warm real quick. And you don't want to melt it, so just kind of put your towel over it. Get it real warm. And rub it clean. So you don't want to melt it straight with steam, so put a towel over it. That's what I would recommend. Put a towel over it, get it nice and warm. And then just rub it clean. Works every time. Real good. Sometimes there's some good funk on there. Sometimes you gotta get a toothbrush yourself and do it. But if you get steamer, it gets real hot. And look at that. Nice and clean. Nothing's on there. Nice and clean. The other things you want to get is like the stick shift, the shifter knob, and the steering wheel. Mainly the steering wheel on the back side. Don't forget the back side, and the turn signals and the wipers. Those are always dirty. When I get to that side, I'll show you, because you'll see the white parts on there. You actually will see the funk that's on there, the white parts. You actually will see it, how dirty they are. This one has stiff, a little more stiffer bristles on this side, and this one's a little more looser. It's a little softer on this side. Don't use them on your teeth, but this one's got a little more stiffer bristles. Spray this thing down pretty good. Get yourself a scrub ninja and don't squeeze hard. Just glide it through there. Don't even squeeze hard at all. Don't even squeeze it at all. Just kind of like scrub it through there, nice and soft. Don't squeeze hard at all. Just glide it through there. Loosen up the dirt. Cause there's gonna be some funk on there for sure. Look at that, nasty. It's coming out just off your steering wheel that you're gonna touch every day. And usually, like, when I drive, I like to sometimes just drive like this because I get lazy. So you always want to get right in here or up in here when you get lazy. Even when you wipe it down, don't take the towel and squeeze it. Just take the towel and pull on it. Just pull it around. Don't squeeze it or nothing. Just take the towel. Here through here, it's okay. But on the handle itself, just put the towel on there and just pull it around. Because the rubber on there that they use is terrible. So look at it. Even after I've cleaned it all up and steamed it, it still comes off dirt. It's nasty. Now you got yourself a clean steering wheel. Now look at this. I pulled this thing all the way out because it wasn't there before. So, you know, a lot of people drive it all the way in or they'll pull it all the way out. But look how much crap is sitting in here. This is where sometimes you don't need an air compressor. You know, it's got enough pressure. You get to know your machine like I do. I know my machine quite well. Just blow it out. These are real tricky. I don't recommend using scrub ninjas on these because of the lettering. Sometimes it's just kind of better off just using some gloves, just kind of putting your hands on there, cleaning it up with your hands, or using the soft part of the toothbrush. The soft part because the bristles, because sometimes this stuff's nasty on here. Clean it up yourself with some gloves on there. Loosen up the funk, because it's gonna be funk. And then again, you don't want to wipe. You just want to put the towel around it and just kind of tap it dry. Because you don't want to keep that lettering. You want to keep it on there as best you can. Just kind of tap it dry. For you, also your mobile guys that are rookies or new, or even your do-it-yourselfers, when you're sitting at home and you're cleaning, and you say, oh yeah, cool, I got everything, but when you're cleaning, just do me a favor, turn your car on. Let me turn this off real quick. Do me a favor, keep your foot down, pull this all the way back, your shift knob, right? Do me a favor, clean this part too, right? Clean this up. Takes you, oh, look at this. Took me a whole whopping 10 seconds. Put it back in park, turn your car off, and continue. All right, so you can tell, like, back in here, this plastic back here is so dirty. Dude, it looks like felt back in here. So I dropped the seats down. I'm sitting back in here. I'm gonna take my steam. I'm not even gonna put no express or nothing down. I'm just gonna steam it, wipe it down. All right, my finishing touches now is I got some natural finish from P&S. Basically putting all the plastic, vinyls, rubbers, all that stuff. And then I got some glass cleaner from the detail firm. And I'm just wiping down the glass. And then since I did all the steaming and everything, there's some little extra stuff on the ground. I'll just do a final vacuum here in the front, and then that'll be done. The seats are probably dry now. Told the customer to be here at 2:30. This should be done right at 2:30. And then they'll get us right at the 4.5 hour mark. And we'll be done.
Have you ever got a detail before?
Not on this car.
But on other cars?
Yes, on other cars.
How'd you find Mike?
I found him online, and he had a lot of good reviews. So I decided to read a couple of them, and they were all positive. Wow, what a difference. Man, I didn't think it could get that clean. That's really unbelievable. I'm gonna check the back here. That's what I'm talking about, showroom quality. Man, I'm really impressed, Mike.
No problem, bro. It's what you wanted.
Yeah, it is exactly what I wanted.
Everything came out pretty good. I had my inspector / camera guy check everything. Everything came out pretty good. If you do like watching detailing videos, product reviews, how-to videos, hit that subscribe button down below. Until next time, thanks for watching.